This time we have another suggestion by Mattia cicchetti. Always nice to see a returning suggester. So this is the deck he's recommending we go with this time. EX27 Frieza. A lot of people seem to really like this new EX Limit Broken Frieza figure, and I can certainly see why. Very great all around. Defense up forward, defense down M, Master HP down, defense turn 4. 8 in the HP, 2 in the defense. Next up we have still the most broken figure in the game in my opinion. Toa. It's the one that has a little bit less HP, but to make up for that, he suggested I put 3 in HP, 3 in attack, 3 in speed, 1 in defense. Defense up A, speed down turn 4, speed down turn 5, just to really screw with the opponent that much more. Vados number 179 with 9 in HP and 1 in defense. Defense up 4, defense up second, and defense up A. Next we have figure 270, Vegito, still one of the best figures in the game, along with Vados, and Toa's just in a league of all around. She's utterly broken. But anyway, 8 in HP, 2 in defense, defense up forward, attack down turn 2, ultimate gauge down every turn. And finally, we have a returning original figure, surprisingly, for one of these suggestions. Always nice to see one of the originals come back, if even briefly. Everything in defense, Goku's pretty good all around except for defense, so I think that was a good call. Defense up forward, defense down. In the comment, he left defense down A, but I didn't. I'm sorry, not defense down A. It was actually attack down M, and I could not find any character skill like that. And I have max every single character skill in the game, so believe me when I tell you, it does not exist. So I'm assuming that he wanted to instead use another defense down M, so that's what I went with. And also attack down turn 2. We're gonna do a few different free battles this time because I keep doing the later, second half of it, and let's go back to the first half for a bit. Let's try this out on Goku, just because we have a Vados of our own. And we got Toa, so we don't really need to worry too much about taking a whole lot of damage. Toa's pretty great in that regard. You don't really have to worry about taking much damage. The only thing you really gotta worry about is getting outsped, and even then, that's very easy to get around with, as far as I can tell, Frieza. Two things I will say I dislike personally about the deck, and that's just my utter preference, though, so don't take that to heart. There's no trigger square in the bottom middle, and a lot of this deck seems to focus on the left, and not really so much the right. Nothing wrong with that, just something I noticed. I like having coverage, and I like having multiple coverage across the board if I can, do so. I don't even know whose attack I lowered. I'll check after this fight, because I know I'm going to kill anyone on this turn. This is also probably going to be a longer fight, just because it's Blue Goku. When I did this fight my first time, it went to turn 8 or 9. That was when this fight first came out. That took me a while to get through. Not a whole lot of really overpowered figure options at the time, or character skills for that matter. But come back now, it's no problem. Yes, Malice, I see you. I know you'd like to come in as soon as I start recording. Good boy. It's okay. Let's see, whose attack did we lower? Okay, it was Trunks, it looks like. We're gonna put Toa on the field again. And let's run this. I also need to be wary of Blue Vegito, because if he falls below 50% HP, then that's actually pretty scary. So I need to not let that happen if I get a counter. I doubt Toa's gonna do that much, but still. And I am starting work again really soon. I'm actively seeking work as I continue to, you know, just get on a good sleeping schedule and begin training this week. Okay, good, no counter. I wonder if that counts as half. I'm hoping not. But anyway, I did get a call about another position. I'm still looking for a better option. This is at least, you know, something to keep me afloat. It's also full-time. The commute and the hourly rate aren't the greatest, but something's still better than nothing. Plus, I have plenty of saved up. Like, I'll be good for quite a while. It's just gonna take some time. It'll be a temporary situation, just like prior, when I didn't have a position at the time. But thankfully, you know, that is definitely changing for the better. Let's leave Vados there. Let's take Frieza off, actually. Let's see. You know, let's start building up a Goku. Could probably take off Toa next turn because, Goku's hardest hitting threats are Blue Vegito and Trunks. Not really a whole lot of point to having Toa out, you know, after that point. This is going to be a long match. They have so much defense. Let's see, who did I swap? It looks like I swapped Vados. Vegito's been swapped. Okay, good. So we don't need to really put Vados on the field anymore. We can actually get away with just doing this pretty much for the rest of the match if we want to. You know what, to play it safe, I'm gonna keep Vados on. Let's start building up Vegito. I think we're pretty good on needing to lock people for right now. Making a little upset here. Yes, unfortunately. That's okay, though. It's really nice having that Vados. I will gladly take that. This battle's taking forever. Goku's not going to do a whole lot here either. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Great, finally a figure died by turn 4. You know what this actually reminds me of? It reminds me of that one matchup that happened during Rock and Robo's tournament, where pretty much two people had purely defensive decks, and it went like to the last turn. It just took way too long. That was funny. I thought that was hilarious, personally. And we're gonna heal up. Because we can do that, and screw the opponent. I think I've already mentioned this too. The reason that Toa damages the opponent for only 100 damage, that is the lowest possible amount of damage you can deal to an opponent, apparently. Unless it's the tutorial, of course. Or, you know, they have that really busted passive of surviving a failed blow. So this is just going to do some really small chip damage. That's not the reason you use her for an ult. You just use her to heal back up and reset your opponent's progress to square one. Now what I'm gonna try to do for the rest of the match is pretty much build up Vegito and Blue Goku, because we need to get a move on here. This is taking a while for sure. Oh wow, Toa took quite a bit there. I hope she didn't swap back, Zamasu. That is not good. We're gonna have to play very, very defensive here. Okay, Zamasu just did a crap ton of damage out of nowhere for whatever reason. I don't know what that's about. Let's get you out of there. I forgot what this Goku does. And minus 20 damage. 20% to damage dealt by attacked opponents. That's actually really good. Especially if you can keep him, keep him around. This is another issue with not having a back middle trigger square. If the opponent gets an ulti. That's, pretty scary. We're actually gonna get, it looks like she swapped back Trunks. Just to play it safe, I'm gonna run this. I want to try and minimize as much damage taken as I possibly can. Without losing, too many important figures in the process. Because I already know Vados isn't going to do a whole lot to my master, and having her locked in place, really helps. Helps you prepare for the worst. And look at that, I didn't lose a single figure, only took a bit of master damage. Not too terrible. I forget how this works though, if it factors in master HP first or second. Because we did take out a fader, but my master HP is definitely lower. So now we can take out Toa again. Okay, good. Vegito's been severely crippled too. And Vados has taken enough hits. Let's get Vegito out here. I did not expect this fight to go on this long. And of course, I take Spirit Bombs here because we need to get him a move on. Plus, I want to put myself, that much more ahead of the AI. Okay, I thought I could get higher than 280. That's okay, though. I may sadly have to stop after this fight, just because of how long this fight's going. Oh, I'm sorry, after this fight. No, that was right. Never mind. Crap. Oh, nice, I have an ulti up again. Oh, what's that I have in my back pocket, though? It's a Toa. And I'm still outspeeding. Am I gonna get shafted? Thankfully, no. I just realized, I think it's once only. Shit. Oh, never mind. Okay. I thought I was in trouble there for a sec. Okay, you know what? This deck is actually hilarious, cicchetti. That is so funny. 8 turns and it has effectively made the opponent do absolutely nothing. Oh wow. Yeah, Blue Goku's looking pretty good now too. Oh crap, there goes Toa. That's alright, all he has left is Trunks and Vados. Here we go, final turn. Gee, I wonder where the AI is going to place them. It's probably going to troll me. Let's find out. Nope, we need to put Frieza in the front, actually. Yeah, this is pretty much all I can do, but it shouldn't matter, they should still die. Of course the AI trolled me and put Trunks over there. See, that's why I wanted to run one across the board, just in case. That should be a death. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way that Frieza doesn't do that much. Will Vegito kill the Master? Of course not. Unfortunately, lost Toa, but... yeah. Very good on Master Health, very good on Figure Health all around. How long was that fight? That took forever. Oh wow, that went on for nearly 16 minutes. You know, we'll try to do one more fight really quick here. Yeah, let's do Golden Frieza, screw it. Yes, I see you now. That's a good boy. He's behind me on the floor on his back. Trying to see if I'm paying any attention to him. Good boy, buddy. Let's see, who has really high attacks? So, Beerus, Champa, Goku, and Vegeta. So, it's very beneficial to have Toa out in the field for quite a while. And then let's get Goku out too. Yeah, that's why I didn't really put out Vegito just yet. I didn't think it was very safe to. Not until I get their attack lowered enough. Okay, so it looks like I may have swapped the Champa, which is good. I doubt this will kill Beerus. Thank you, I will gladly take that. Gets rid of the figure and leaves a severely crippled one. Now if I need to wait it out and buy time to heal up Goku, that's something I can do. I'm surprised I don't use Toa anymore at all in any of my decks, probably because I'd rather deal damage with an ult when I get it, but... yeah, she is so ridiculously broken. Just keep crippling the opponent. Yeah, we're gonna run her off the field just to see what the AI does with Champa here. Because I don't want to swap Champa back. That would seriously suck. Now we're gonna lock in place. We're gonna put Vegito out and do some damage. Safely behind bottles. And this was the right move, because Vegito's just gonna go straight for my Master. Plus I can get rid of the enemy's Blue Goku. And thankfully, because the AI is stupid and went for a 260, I outspec. This is such a good freaking figure. I love that he has an EX. I'm gonna break now. He was already pretty good when he first came out. Now he's actually viable again. He just sort of slowly died off as soon as other options came. I would still say, though, the new UR Final Form Frieza is a bit better than this, but still, this is a really great one, especially if you just want to lock someone in place. Because look at Vegeta now, he's screwed. And I'm safe to do this, essentially. Good boy, Mouse, good boy, almost down, buddy. I was waiting for it. I knew there was a 300 in that rotation. I forget if that Vegeta has O1 skills on. I don't think so. Never mind, it looks like he does. It's a good thing I put Vegeta out in front of Frieza then. Very good I did that. Now screw you, Golden Frieza. You don't get to take a huge chunk out of my Master HP. I mean, I probably would have just healed it, you know, back up, but still. No thank you. Although I do have a slight issue if I get rid of Champa before Golden Frieza, because the Golden Frieza passive makes him essentially invincible. I forget if he's got one skills. Yes, he does. He's got the most broken character skill we don't have access to, because look at what this does alone. Place alone for 3 times to your attack, defense, and speed. And then he should have swapped these as far as order, because he's getting a less significant bonus by having this before this. Like, it'll proc this, and then this. You should do addition, and then multiplication to get more out of it. Anyway. What's his attack at? Champa's still swapped. I'm gonna wait to hopefully get rid of Golden Frieza. Golden Frieza's gonna be in the upper middle or the lower left, so I need to just focus that for right now. Okay, I made the right call here, because now I should be able to get rid of the Golden Frieza no problem. And I'm outspeeding. Not even the 300 would have helped the AI anyway. Very interesting deck, very good all around. One thing that I would personally change up, though, just because there's so many figures you have to build up here. Like, you have to build up Frieza, you have to build up Toa if you're really trying to get her speed, you have to build up Vegito and Blue Goku. I would maybe switch out a couple figures here and there. I would probably swap out Vegito for maybe Piccolo. And then, if you really want to screw the opponent that much further in terms of speed, well, then again, you wouldn't have coverage in the lower right. So, no, keep the Vegito on. I think you only need one or the other as far as Toa and Frieza. They work great together. They have worked really well together here, I will admit that. Possibly get rid of Blue Goku for the second Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, because that is such a great all-around figure. I'm trying to think of who would be a good substitute in the bottom middle. Probably, Android 17. Yeah, probably get rid of Frieza for him, because Toa is so much more beneficial. Anyway, that's how I change it up a bit. You could maybe even swap out Vegito if you wanted, so if you wanted to still lock your opponents in place, you could maybe swap out Vegito with Bikini Android 18, that'd be a good option also. Still, this is a very solid all-around deck, I'm very impressed with it. And now we're free to finish off the game here. You know, I was thinking about it for a sec. Just not take it because Champa Solo, but I like rubbing it in the AI's face when I can. Because of how many times it screwed me over on the RNG wheel here. So, that was another very good and solid suggestion by Mattia Cicchetti. I thank you again for your suggestion. I am open to taking as many of those as you folks are willing to throw at me. So if you have any other ideas, feel free to leave them below or in any upcoming vids, and I will see you later on. Peace.